Is it me, or is the world just so overly sexualized?
Women's volleyball, men's track and field, women's track and field, men's gymnastics, women's gymnastics. Are you picking up on a pattern here? Men's pole vaulting, women's pole vaulting. Yeah, why are they always naked? Huh? What's the reason for that? Well, the clothes are limiting the women's range of motion. Therefore, they need to wear a G-string. Men are performing at a higher level with clothes on. So then what's the excuse for why these women are naked in these sports? I think they realize the only way to get people to watch is to be practically naked, so a bunch of guys will tune in, because otherwise no one wants to watch women's sports. Men's volleyball?
Because even over here in the Middle East, right, which is supposed to be one of the most conservative parts of the world, and I can assure you it is conservative compared to the rest of the Western world, because when I travel outside of Dubai, go back to the UK or I go to the US, it's insane how my brain automatically gets shocked when I see how people dress when they're in the malls. And you got to bear with me with this rant, right? It's almost like an older man rant. But honestly, I don't think we have ever been at this point in our society anywhere where the over-sexualization of women, where it has reached this peak. And I would like for you guys to let me know if I'm wrong. Is it because I'm just getting old, or is it the fact that women are literally now just walking around wearing nothing? Either they're wearing nothing or they're not leaving anything to the imagination. My friends, let's get into this subject today. It's one of those older man's deeper dive into the over-sexualization of women. Because, you know, whenever a woman is showing everything, nothing feels rare anymore. Nothing feels special. And that's the part nobody wants to say out loud. Female sexual liberation sold women the idea that visibility equals power. Show more, be bold, be free. Wear what you want, post what you want, let the world see you. And for a while, that probably felt powerful for women. But here's the problem, ladies. Once every woman starts using the same strategy, it stops being special. It stops being seductive. It has become basic background noise. I walk into a gym today, and most of the women look like they're wearing the same uniform, same leggings, same crop tops, same tight sets, same lashes, same nails, same poses, same phone on the tripod, same little walk past the mirror. What do they call it? And then they call it what? Self-expression. But if everybody's expressing themselves the exact same way, is that really self-expression? Or is that just herd behavior with a confidence slogan attached to it? That's the real issue here. A lot of women today think they're being bold, but they're actually being predictable. They think they're breaking the rules, but they're all following the same freaking script, man. And it's a whole script. And listen, before somebody start crying, women can wear whatever they want. Yeah, they can. But that was never the argument. A grown woman can wear what she wants, but she can't control how the world interprets it.
Whether I just walked into the gym or whether I just walked into the nightclub, we need dress codes and gym.
Can you please stop coming to the gym ass fucking naked?
But because they do that and then pretend that they're not being sexual for attention and then get mad if you're giving them the attention that they're definitely dressing for in the first place.
I personally struggle with lust. And as someone who's trying to overcome my lust so I can become a better person, I don't want to go into the gym to work out and see.
It's so revealing that there's nothing left to the imagination.
Why lately are we so obsessed with the gym clothes? It leaves nothing to the imagination. We don't want you imagining us. Stop imagining us.
That's the part modern culture keeps trying to avoid. Clothing communicates. Presentation communicates. What you choose to emphasize tells people what you're leading with. If a woman constantly presents herself through her body, through skin, through curves, through sexual display, then she shouldn't be shocked when men respond to her sexually. Men are creeps. They keep looking at me. But look at how you're freaking dressing. Because that doesn't justify disrespect. It does explain perception. And this is where a lot of modern women get confused. They think male attention is proof of value. Well, ladies, it isn't. Male attention is easy. We will look at a woman, whether she has on a full abaya, burqa, we'll look. Because especially sexual attention, that shit is cheap. A woman doesn't need discipline to get a man to look at her body. She doesn't need character. She doesn't need loyalty. She doesn't need wisdom. She doesn't even need to be interesting. She just needs to expose enough of what men are actually really hardwired to notice. That's why sexual attention is cheap. It comes fast, it comes easy, and most of the time it just doesn't cost the man anything. Before, a man had to earn a look at that. A man looking at you is not the same as a man admiring you. Please let that sink in. A man desiring you is not the same as a man choosing you. Ladies, that difference is massive. A man can look at a woman in the gym and still not respect her. He can want to sleep with her and still not want to build with her. He can notice her body and still not see her as wife material. Women miss all of this time. They think desire means value. Sometimes desire is just that, desire. Sometimes a man is just looking at you. He's not looking at your future. He's not wondering what kind of mother you'll be. He's not imagining building a life with you. He's just looking. That's it. And that's why attention is such a dangerous drug for women, because it feels like proof. It feels like power. It feels like validation. But it can fool you, ladies. It can. A woman can have hundreds of men looking at her and still not have one serious man prepared to commit to her. That's the reality. She can get likes, DMs, comments, free drinks, compliments, and attention all day long. But attention, ladies, is not commitment. Attention is cheap. Commitment is freaking expensive. A man pays attention with his eyes. He pays commitment with his life. Remember that. He pays commitment with his life. That's a complete different level of value. Now, let's be fair. I always have to do both sides. Women didn't create this culture by themselves. Men helped build it. Men rewarded sexual display every single day. Men gave attention to it. Men give money to it. Men give access to it. Men give opportunities to it. Men follow it, like it, share it, comment on it, and then turn around and complain that women keep showing more. Fine. Yes, we also help to perpetuate this problem. Because, gentlemen, we can't feed the machine and then expect to be shocked that the machine is running. A lot of men say they hate how women dress now, but they're the same men giving the most attention to the most overexposed women online. So yeah, gentlemen, we need to be honest with ourselves as well. If every half-naked woman gets treated like she's special, we can't be surprised when more women decide to compete half-naked. People repeat what gets rewarded. That's just it. And women are being rewarded for sexual display. They're rewarded by men. They're rewarded by social media. They're rewarded by other women. Hey, they're rewarded by culture. So when you ask, why do so many women dress like this now? The answer is simple. Because it works in the short term. And I told you many times, women have no long-term vision. Because this short-term attention, hey, you get reaction. It gets likes. It gets validation. It gets the eyes of men. It gets applause from other women.
Literally just started being consistent in the gym. As a new gym girly who literally just started being consistent in the gym, I am actually appalled by some of the outfits that I see in the gym. Can we please let the wedgie leggings go?
What I want to say to her is, first of all, you're new in the gym. So the nerve of you as a beginner to come in there looking around judging. You need to be making sure your form is right. And your workout needs to be so intense that you don't give a damn what the person next to you is wearing. Let alone the crack of a woman's ass. Why do you care so much? And if we really wanted to clock T, I feel like only a woman that can't wear something like that can't wear the booty leggings for real, because she wouldn't look good in it, would be the ones judging the girls that are.
So why shouldn't she do it? Because here's the problem. What works in the short term can still damage long-term value. Please understand that, ladies. That's the part nobody wants to deal with. Because the more common sexual display becomes, the less powerful it becomes. If one woman walks into a room dressed in a way that stands out, people notice. But if every woman in the room is dressed like that, Now nobody stands out. Can you understand how this works, ladies? Because the market gets flooded. And when the market gets flooded, the value drops. Now, that's not me hating on you women. That's basic human behavior. Rarity creates interest. Mystery creates curiosity. Restraint creates tension. But when everything is already on display, what is left to wonder about? What? Nothing. This is why modesty used to have power, my friends. Not because men are saints. Men have always noticed women. But modesty creates curiosity. Curiosity. It gives a woman a different kind of presence. It makes her less available to the public eye. It creates a sense that not every man was entitled to visually consume her. Now everything is available.
To walk around a beach in a thong.
This is not sexy for men to look at.
Will cannot how it's acceptable to walk around a beach in a thong.
This is not sexy.
Every angle, every freaking pose that woman puts out there, every curve can be clearly seen with these outfits that we have today. Every outfit is designed to show the maximum amount while still pretending it's casual. And after a while, you know what? Men become numb to it. That's the irony. Our culture told women that showing more would make them more desirable. But when everybody shows more, no one becomes more desirable. They just become more interchangeable. One woman starts to look like every other freaking woman. And that's the cold, hard truth nobody wants to freaking talk about.
Hello, you guys. Welcome back. Today I am doing a gym try-on haul for you guys. You guys really liked the last try-on haul that I did. And in reality, I literally live in gym clothes actually all the time. It's like where all my laundry is. So today I'm going to show you some of my favorite gym brands. And I have this thing where I like to wear different sets for different days. So the set that I would wear like on my gym booty day or like my leg day is not the same set that I would wear to like a Pilates day. So I'm going to show you kind of like how I pick and choose those and hopefully introduce you to some new brands you've never heard of before. Maybe you have heard of them, but you just want to know like how the quality is. I'm going to go through it all with you. So let's get started. Okay. So I'm starting off.
Because a lot of women are still operating from an old idea that if a man looks, that means they're winning. No, ladies. Sometimes men look because the body is exposed. That's biology. Let me repeat that. That's biology. That doesn't mean the woman has gained power over him. It doesn't mean she has earned his respect. No, it doesn't mean she has separated herself from the other woman doing the exact freaking same thing. And this is why the phrase, I wear it for myself, has just become freaking tired and worn out. No. Maybe some women do. Maybe a woman really does wear the tightest possible clothing purely because she likes how it feels in her. I don't know how that's possible. How can you feel comfortable being confined into an outfit? But fine, let's go with that. But let's not pretend clothing has some special meaning. Let's not pretend presentation doesn't send a message. Let's not pretend the gym mirror selfie, the crop top, the angles, the leggings, the posing, and the attention economy are all just innocent comfort choices. Let's not play that freaking game, because that's pure dishonesty. You may wear it for yourself, but you also know people are watching. You know that. And if you didn't care about being seen, you wouldn't present yourself in a way designed to be seen. Make sense? Because this is where modern women want all the freedom with none of the interpretation. These women want to dress sexually but not be viewed sexually. They want male attention but not male judgment. They want to be seen but only in the exact way they want to be approved of by the men that they approve. But listen, that's not how the world works. You control your choices. You don't control every consequence to the choices that you made. You don't control every perception. You don't control how men categorize you, because men will put you in one or two boxes. Sex box, hoe; marriage box, good, valuable woman. Men always put you in one of those two boxes. And I can tell you it's hard to jump out of one into the next. Because a man may see one woman as fun and another woman as sexual, and another woman as drama, and another woman as peaceful, and another woman as wife material. Now, women don't have to like that, but pretending it doesn't matter is just freaking childish. Men have distinctions, and here's the distinction many women hate. A man can be sexually interested in you and still not take you serious. This is the hard part that kills a lot of them. He can enjoy the view and still not want to invest in you. He can chase your body and still not respect your life. Ladies, that's why leading with sexuality is dangerous if what you really want is commitment from a serious man. Because I can tell you, the kind of attention that gets you noticed is not always the kind of attention that gets you chosen. That's the cold hard fact you all have to deal with. And this is where the female sexual liberation has backfired. It promised women power, but in many cases it trained women to compete for the cheapest form of male attention. That's it. It promised individuality, but what it produced was sameness. It promised confidence, but a lot of it looks like validation addiction. It promised you freedom, but now many women are stuck performing for an invisible audience that never stopped judging you. That's not liberation, ladies. That's a different type of cage. And the saddest part is many women don't even realize that they're in that cage. They think they're making independent choices.
If you don't want to be around guys who are going to notice that you're half naked in the gym, because all of you are, then go to a women's only gym and shut your trap. Right? If you don't want to be stared at in the gym, then stop going into the gym with tight-fitted clothes that accentuate every part of the body. Now they've got, have you noticed, guys, the spandex pants with the little bunchy part by the crack? You know what I'm talking about. It bunches. And you know what women do? Because I hear the conversations. I want to get the pants with the bunchy because it makes my ass look so good. Like they go and shop for the clothes that pop the butt. Right? Oftentimes, too, when they take those, now they have, by the way, spandex that it's tight around the leg and then loose. So it actually gives the effect of like a Kardashian-esque butt when it's not like really that way. I mean, it's all manipulation, right? And it's all for attention. Now, I would not care if you're a single woman, right? And you want male attention and you're like trying to meet a guy and you go to the gym and you want to look hot. Girlfriend, go get your scunchy little spandex and do your thing. Like, I have no problem with that. I get it. Women want to look hot and they want men to look at them. My problem is when women lie. When they go get the scunchy pants and they want guys to stare at them, but they don't want to admit that. So then they bitch and moan that you stared at them when they're half naked at the gym doing squats. So just honestly, be honest. Just be honest and then no one has a problem with you, honey.
But the choices look copied and paste. Every freaking woman out there now looks the same. Same clothes, same body language, same photos, same booty shots, same captions. Oh, living my best life. Oh, working hard. Same messages, same need to be seen, thirst traps for men. And the culture keeps clapping for it because the culture profits from it. Fashion brands profit. Beauty brands profit. Social media platforms profit from it. Churches profit from it. Even when you go to church these days, it's more sexualized. And you know what? Men online, they get free entertainment. And at the end of the day, guess what? Women are left believing attention is the same as value. Well, ladies, it isn't. Real value to a man is deeper. A serious man doesn't just ask, is she attractive? Is she hot? He asks, is she peaceful? Is she loyal? Is she emotionally steady? Can she build? Can she be trusted? Does she need validation constantly from bigger and better men? Can she bring more to my life than visual excitement to men? Because beauty gets attention, ladies, but character gets respect. And if a woman wants to be more than another body in tight clothing, she has to offer more than another body in tight clothing. That's what you have to contest with. Hey, modern women can dress how they want, but they need to stop pretending that overexposure has no cost. Because ladies, it does. It freaking does. The cost is mystery. The cost is distinction. The cost is being seen as rare. The cost is being looked at by many men, but valued deeply by a very few or none. Because when a woman is showing everything, sexuality stops being powerful. It becomes a uniform. And once a woman becomes interchangeable with other women, she has already lost the thing she thought was making her special. Whenever a woman is showing everything, sexuality stops being power. It becomes a uniform. Simple as that. So, my friends, I hope you stuck around for this rant that I had because I really had to just sit there thinking this morning. I pull out my recorder as I was looking around the gym and I just hit record and I just had to blurt out everything that was in my brain because every single woman just looked the same. Let me know your thoughts, my friends. Book a session if you need any help from the older man. Of course, pick up one of my books, The Modern Man's Blueprint or The Modern Woman's Blueprint, currently on Amazon. Or if you want it in audio format, it's on Spotify. The links are in the description of this video. So my friends, join me again tomorrow. Please, let's keep this discussion going. Let's keep the questions coming. So until then, remember.
Whenever in doubt, ask an older man. Ask an older man.
That's right. I'll see you soon. Cheers.